You are now listening to On1 Radio, the talk show podcast station, bringing to you daily health and information, where daily health is viewed as an ever-changing reality. All information and resources are based on the opinions of the host, unless otherwise noted. All information is intended to motivate, encourage, and inspire positive change and a healthier lifestyle. No information on this site should be used to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease or condition. Listeners are to make their own health decisions after consulting with their healthcare provider. This is your daily health. Good morning and welcome. You're now listening on On1 Radio, the talk show podcast station, and this is your Let's Talk Daily Health. Now, today we'll be talking about different medical technologies in 2021, as well as health tips. So hopefully everyone out there is having a great morning thus far, and you are feeling well, and you are pretty much ready to start your day. So let's start it off with some health. How about that? Big shout out to my day ones. Those are my listeners who have been listening since day one. Hopefully my new listeners, you will be returning and become one of those day ones. Now, telemedicine. Now, since the pandemic first popped off, they had to find a way to make sure that people were still getting their health care, which actually spawned new ideas, or should I say advancements, in telemedicine. Now, like many, you felt a little bit more comfortable in a sense to talk to your doctor over the phone for fear of, being around too many people and catching the coronavirus, which led to much more. Now, healthcare organizations will be focusing on integrating tele-health services with existing physical ones. So there's some changes going on there. Now, virtual visits will continue to be used as a way to increase access to primary care and urgent care, as well as to improve collaboration with clinics, long-term care facilities, dialysis centers, as well as mental health services. It does depend on permanent lifting of regulatory barriers. Believe it or not, there's a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to healthcare. And like I stated before, when the pandemic hit, it pretty much shook up everything, including health. So they had to find a way to get past those regulations to ensure that people got the care that they needed. So with all of this going on, hopefully they will get past those regulatory barriers, because let's be honest, things are really never going to go completely back to the way they were. And you know what? It'll be fine, because they're working on new advancements to help. So that way, should anything else like this come up, they'll already be well prepared for it. Now, one of the new medical technologies that has been pretty much discovered, experimented on, and is somewhere used now is nanomedicine. Yes, and this is not just something from a sci-fi movie. This is something that is actually in existence. So, yeah, you might have seen some stuff like this on one of your favorite sci-fi or action movies where they talked about nanomedicine. Well, it's a real thing and it is happening. So, what is nanomedicine? It is the medical application of nanotechnology. Nanomedicine can include a wide range of applications, including biosensors, tissue engineering, diagnostic devices, as well as many others. There are some nanotechnology-based drugs that are commercially available or in human clinical trials as we speak. And for more on that, there have been many nanomedicine webinars as well as conferences on the matter. So as you can see, this is something that is taking place now. We don't have to wait another 30 years. The advancement is now. So for example, diagnostic nanomachines could be employed to monitor the internal chemistry of the body. Mobile nanorobots equipped with wireless transmitters could circulate in the blood and lymph systems and send out warnings when chemical imbalances occur or worsen. So that's just one of the many things that they have going on that could really be helpful. Now, the healthcare industry is advancing some great opportunities for 2021 as well as 22. So, are you a student of nanomedicine and looking for PhD nanomedicine scholarships, master's nanomedicine scholarships, or undergraduate programs in nanomedicine on fully funded or partial support scholarships? You can actually find lists of nanomedicine scholarships online. So definitely, if you are, in the emerging healthcare field and you want to really take part, you can look for those scholarships. Now, I know also with the pandemic happening, there was, an extreme rush for new healthcare workers. And it has not stopped because unfortunately during the process of this pandemic, we did lose a lot of healthcare workers. They were on the front line. And a lot of them did give their life to help everyone that they could. So they're actually looking for different people in the healthcare field. So as I stated, if you want to find one of those nanomedicine scholarships, definitely look for them online. If it's not you, it's somebody else that you know that is in that field. They want to go to school for that. Let them know. And don't be afraid of advancing medicine. I know we tend to be a little overly cautious. It's good to be cautious, but maybe not overcautious, if you know what I mean. If you're like me, you might be a little bit of a worrywart at times when it comes to advancing technology as well as medicine. But if it's something that could really help you, me, your children, or so on, let's try to give that a try. But, daily health really and truly is ever changing. And it is a reality. Before long, we probably will have flying cars and so forth. And these things are not just reserved for movies and actors, for entertainment. No, this is for your health. So let's give it a try. And if you hadn't thought about it before, go ahead and do a little research on it. Get a little familiar with it so that way, if you're ever approached by your doctor's office or even a specialist, you'll already have taken an interest in learning what they are, how they're used, and so forth. That way, when it comes to you, you won't be so skittish about it. And I can completely understand why. And it's okay. It's just a little nerves. But it's for the health. Now, I have a health tip for you. I was talking to a couple of people on Twitter, and they were talking about, looking for tips as far as food and so forth, especially when they're on the go. Because when we're on the go, we tend to grab the quickest thing, and it's not always the healthiest. So here's your tip for this week. When eating on the go, look for deli-style fast food chains where you can order a sub or a sandwich on whole wheat or even a wrap. A lower fat or lower calorie option than fried foods. Fried foods is my weakness as well, so you are not alone. But we will try to do better. And I'm going to try this week. I'm going to substitute some meals with a healthier alternative. And we can all give this a try. So I guess you can say it's a little bit of your homework for the week, shall we? So, today we have discussed telemedicine, the advances in technology in 2021, as well as I shared a health tip with you. So hopefully You will have a great day today. Be good to yourself and to those around you. Until the next time, be well. You have been listening to Daily Health, brought to you by On One Radio, the talk show podcast station, where daily health is viewed as an ever-changing reality. For more, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, WordPress, as well as YouTube. The name over there is Toni on One. Podcasts are also available on your favorite podcast sites